Hello. So glad you're here. Whether you realize it or not, you are a part of what's going to go down in history as the Great Shift, or better known as the Great Awakening. Now, there's a lot of different aspects to this awakening. It's a spiritual warfare that you are involuntarily a part of. Now, I can be here all day explaining all the different parts of this awakening, but today I'm here to talk about what I believe is one of the biggest and most important parts of this, and that's the music. Yeah, the music. Let's get into it. For years, decades even, it's been nearly impossible for independent artists to get the recognition that they deserve. Why do you think that is? What are the labels afraid of?
Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life, forever.
I mean, nobody should be hitting lotto for 36 million and we got people starving in the streets. That is not idealistic, that's just real. That is just stupid. There's no way Michael Jackson should have, or whoever Jackson, should have $1 million, $1 billion, and then there's people starving. There's no way. There's no way.
For about 10 days, I lived on juice, 100% juice, water, sea moss, fruits and vegetables, and after a 10-day period, I only needed 4 hours of sleep a night. My energy level was incredibly high. My intuition was on point. I could tell you who was knocking on the door before they knocked. I could tell you who was calling the house before they called. My senses was, they were there.
If you're not evolving, you're doing something wrong. So anything that takes away the power of your mind is keeping you still and delaying your evolution. If I play with those frequencies, right, I can target certain parts of the mind, target the frequency to go to certain parts of the mind, and I can literally, like, if I want you to astral project, right? You know what astral projection is? No. If I want you to astral project, or if I want you to go to sleep, or if I want you to go into a meditative state, I can make my music do that.
As long as you're signed to a contract, you're going to take a minority share of the winnings. A select few of us will do well, the majority will not.
It seems as though they aren't fans of free thinkers. Why? I'll just leave that up to your imagination. So the people who are in charge of the music have devised a plan to control the context of the music that we listen to, the music that we consume on a day-to-day basis.
Fuck it, let's ride.
Put this cookie right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a giggle, I'm kinda wild.
I ain't got nowhere to go. I shot up everywhere they would. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you. Come get it back in blood.
They control the advertisement. They help the artists financially by funding their tours, their TV appearances, and by running social media ads, making sure that they get the most exposure, while leaving independent artists in the shadows. Now, you may ask, why would they do that? What do they have to gain from that? Honestly, that's a loaded question. Could it be for power? Could it be for money? Could it be for status? All the above? Possibly. Or could it be because these labels are taking orders from people higher than themselves? Again, I'll leave that up to you. But I'm sure over the last couple decades, you've noticed a significant change in our society, specifically with the youth. Misguided, reckless, no moral compass, no goals, and most of all, very easily influenced. Now, this is intentional. There's a much bigger play here. What is it? Once again, can't really say too much, so I'll leave that up to your imagination. But as far as I can see, their plan is working. Pop culture is controlling and influencing society in real time, and they think they're unstoppable. But what they didn't know is that the Great Awakening is inevitable. So they can try and silence artists all they want. They can try to control the narrative all they want. But they can't stop what's coming. What's coming, you may ask? A new wave of celebrities. A new wave of artists. Artists that can't be controlled. Artists that will not sacrifice their morals for money and power. Artists that care about humanity. All with the same goal: to free humanity from the hypnotism that's been cast upon them by the mainstream media. To encourage free thinking, to spread love, to spread unity. But before we can fill the mainstream with these type of artists, there have to be a few that are willing to take one for the team in order to initiate this awakening. Artists like Chris Webby.
I've been waiting for the government to kill me any day. What the fuck, I'm not important enough? Must I talk about the vax, how they poisoning us? Or the Vatican and all the little boys that they touch? I'm not scared, shit, it's not like I'm avoiding this stuff.
And I ain't no Democrat, I ain't no fucking Republican either.
These motherfucking raw thoughts.
I'm a free-thinking citizen of the United States of America, god damn it.
Raw thoughts.
And I've been seeing where this world's going, where this country's going, it makes me sick.
These motherfucking raw thoughts.
Fuck the new world order.
Artists like OmeezyThaGreat.
I discovered the resolution. We come together, that is the solution. Time to pay attention to the government pollution. Tired of the lies and corruptions and collusions. First they make promises, then they make excuses. Paying this illusion and reality, they're useless. All the politicians making more than the white and blue collars. Only got it cause they rob us. Everything they got is ours. Welcome to the revolution. Have you ever wondered why we gotta pay to live? Ever wonder what it'd be like? Hey, if we ain't had to struggle just to live, and we wasn't doing 9 to 5s, trying to get all these children off cell phones, tablets, and brokers, but you know, that's just the way that it is. Cause society's designed to make you slaves as a kid, and it makes you wonder how they get away with this shit. But that's okay, cause one of these days you know the tables will shift.
But most of all, the reason why I was even inspired to make this video in the first place. Artists like Ren. Let's do a little dive into this artist. He's a perfect example of what's to come and how big this movement really is. Now we know Ren has a talent for rapping, for singing, for helping to direct some of the most amazing and creative videos. But if you strip all that away, what do you get? The lyrics, the context of his messages. Let me give you some examples.
Money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game.
Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
How do I begin? Wait a minute, I know. Step 1, I repent. Step 2, let me go. No, 3, maybe I show you remorse for my crime. Fuck that, let me speak my mind. So allow me to introduce myself to your manifestation of everybody in this room. Ever felt discarded by a system that's regarded to be something for the people, but the people disregarded, it's retarded. Putting all the power in the palms of the heartless. Lions don't care when chewing on carcass. Homeless levels rise and the politicians pardon. Slave labor wage, docking pay for the farmers.
Ren has been speaking out against the machine for a long time, in a not so subtle way, which has been done before by bands such as Rage Against the Machine. But unlike most artists, Ren has no political affiliation. Ren speaks for everyone. Ren has no ego. Ren knows that it's only good versus evil. He's also been a victim of mistreatment from our modern medicine system.
Sick
boy, sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn so, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy.
He understands the bigger picture. Most artists have a bias and usually speak out against the other side, which is actually counterproductive, because the only thing that can actually change this world is love. Unconditional love for all sides. And Ren knows that. He knows it's us versus them, and he isn't afraid to speak on it. This is why we all must stand together and protect artists like Ren. The labels can no longer cancel artists that they can't control, because having a strong, solid core fan base as an independent artist is a major label's biggest fear. Authenticity is their kryptonite. So as long as we keep pushing artists like Ren, we will win this game. We will change the mainstream altogether. We will reverse the mental damage done to society and encourage people to be free critical thinkers, to stand for what they believe in, therefore halting the plans that the elites have for humanity. See, music isn't just for fun. It's a universal language, understood by feelings, not just words. This is why it's so important for everyone to help usher in this new wave of celebrities. You have the power. You are the new labels. And together, we can finish what Michael Jackson started, what Bob Marley started, what Prince started. Together, we can heal the world by using music. Welcome to the Great Awakening. Are you ready for the shift?